the Georgia Southern Eagles and the USF Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with Georgia Southern's head coach before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Rogers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Croman Hope. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking for a crease. Makes the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Making the adjustment on the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Rolling right and going deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Makes a grab. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on. As they get it to the 36, it'll be first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Dropping back, it's Bryant. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. On the ground with the counter. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Firing to the right, complete.
And you don't see that often when you're running the screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, it's Collins. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Burrowing for yardage. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The Bulls send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. A missed field goal ruined the last drive. Now a chance to get points here on this drive in the first quarter. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
You see the offense trying to dial up the quick game there with the RPO, and I like the idea of trying to get playmakers this space out in the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate throw.
2nd and long here. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. To the air, it's Bryant. On target. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
On the RPO, got him. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
He's got it on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. It's not the first time they've seen that route.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to slip through and pick it up. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's brought down after a short gain. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Sets his feet. It's Bryant. Got the back over the middle. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Scoreless as we head into the 2nd quarter. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Right side, it's Hunt. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done there.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Going with the ground game left. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Making the adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Sampson. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulls!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Isaac. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, South Florida.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Pulls it. Leaves it in his belly. Gets away from one, finds room. He's into the open down the middle. The 10. Touchdown Bulls. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Makes a move. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Caught behind the line. It's Ware. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Back to pass, it's Bryant. Hauls it in. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Gets rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it, and he misses again. I don't know how much more trust they'll have in him. Good weather, not a long kick, second miss of the day. We might not see him again.
Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to make something happen. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And that's a teach tape on 3rd down right there. That's a great job by the defense, being back, understanding it's 3rd down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
This drive from their own 35-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Eagles want to crank the tempo. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Looking for a man, it's Bryant. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for the edge. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Quickly to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with Louisville taking on the Northern Illinois Huskies. And it's the Cardinals looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Going the other way, and he's got room. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this 2nd half. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Turning it on. The 50. The 40. Oh, the quick spin move. The 20. Touchdown, Eagles! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together. Yeah,
they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Hits inside. It's Davidson. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. The 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off. But when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll move the tight end. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Fires left. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Makes the catch at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Play action on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Isaac. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Changing the routes with his receivers. The hand to the running back. Dragged down.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Looking downfield, it's Chrome and Hope. Rush is on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it in. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Drops back on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Here comes the offense back onto the field. We'll send the tight end in motion. Running inside. It's Isaac. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moving the pocket, it's Croman Hope. It's complete to the left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Fresh center downs going to the air. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, USF.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Could not make his way to the corner. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Bryant. Looking for a big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Receivers just haven't been able to separate and get open tonight. It's been that way all game long so far. It's been tough on this QB. Another one gets swatted away for an incompletion.
On the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Tight end now in motion. Going with the counter play here. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davidson. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Moves the pocket. It's Croman Hope. Out wide right, it's Davidson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The Bulls decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll just down it right there. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Long way to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Where did he go?
The give on the counter. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long.
82, soldier. 82, soldier. Lester, right. Swing Q. Slash. Bubba. Go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Got to make the play on fourth. Looking deep. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Swamped immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Davidson. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And they'll mark this one at the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Unloads it left. Found the spot in the defense. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little...
He's going for it all. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around.
Let it go.
It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. And the Eagles want to move quickly. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
Fires quickly, and he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit, because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that 1st down.
They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys?
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one. And now we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the ground, it's Simon. Driven back. With the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block, but boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there, the defense did.
Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not fooled, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football, and the defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gut on them.
Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. The give to the lone running back. Turning it on! Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Line gets set, 1st down.
Black 18! Black 18!
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.